I'm deeply honored to be receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award for Wings World Quest. I do really take pleasure in looking back over decades of the special opportunities I personally have had to explore the ocean, to spend time underwater, to see things that most people don't get to see. But most importantly, I will take this award as a milestone toward the next phase of whatever it's going to be. I wish that I could go back armed with what I now know and be able to take what everyone now has access to in terms of why the ocean matters to everyone, everywhere, and be able to launch my career, if you will, armed with that knowledge. But here's the great thing. There are kids out there who are armed with the knowledge that has been acquired in the past 50 years or so that is extraordinary. We have learned so much about the ocean, about who we are, where we've come from, where we might be going, and how are we going to get there, armed now with knowing. If you don't know, that would be a problem. If you don't know, you can't care. Well, late in the 1960s, no one knew what Earth looked like from afar, from someone actually up in the sky. The way that astronauts who went up in the sky brought back information and that image that really changed everything. At the same time, people began exploring the depths of the ocean and brought back images, knowledge that most people still have not gotten to see personally, but we have the evidence. And from high in the sky, deep in the sea, and through the surface of the land as a whole, this has been, in my lifetime, the greatest era of human discovery in all of human history. But we're just getting started. Only about 10% of the ocean has really been seen or explored at all. So at this moment in time, in 2020, when we have a wake-up call that really it has catalyzed a new way, a new awareness of how vulnerable we are together. It doesn't matter how old we are, young we are, tall we are, short we are, what country we're from, what color we are, it doesn't matter. We're all vulnerable. Viruses don't care. We are just a host for them. Climate doesn't care either. Climate change is indifferent. The laws of nature don't care about human behavior, human laws, except that our behavior and even our laws are affecting viruses, are affecting climate. We are impacting the nature of nature. So we have evidence that that's exactly what we've done. We've diminished the diversity of life. In diversity, whether it's humans or in the natural systems, in diversity, there's strength, there's resilience, there's hope. There are great conferences taking place right now concerned about the loss of natural diversity on the land, in rainforests, in the ocean. As never before, we're tuned in to the importance of maintaining the integrity of nature. So, 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to make a wish big enough to change the world when I received the TED Prize. And that wish led to the establishment of Mission Blue and the idea, the wish to ignite public support for new technologies, submarines to explore the ocean, new ways of communicating, and certainly to develop a network of protected areas in the sea, hope spots large enough to save and restore the blue heart of the planet. So now there are 130 hope spots around the world with champions energizing communities to do what they can to embrace places with care. Some of the places are pretty good shape already, but others really are at a point where it takes a lot of effort on our part to turn from decline to recovery. Taken together, that's our challenge at this point in time. The next 10 years are likely to be the most important, the most meaningful in the next 10,000 years because of what we do or what we fail to do. Understanding the laws of nature, understanding the importance of diversity, understanding our absolute dependence on the natural systems. A healthy planet, a healthy ocean is directly linked to healthy people. Going forward in the future, armed with what we now know, if only we could have had that knowledge 50 years ago, what might we have done differently? But now we do know there's no excuse for not embracing the knowledge that we have about connecting to the skies above, to the waters, land and sea, to the land everywhere, to the fabric of life, and certainly to the ocean, the living ocean that keeps us alive. So thank you for acknowledging in 2020 the importance of the past, but also, most importantly, let's think about the future. What each of us can do as never before, and maybe as never again, to take action to secure an enduring place for ourselves within the natural systems that keep us alive.